I don't know if I should like this with this. Because this thing is wet. Why is this so blurry? It's been a long day. So now, let me get my coffee. It's a conversation should be needed. Hey, baby. Ugh. Look at my coffee. Don't move my butt. It's a long day. I was on the phone with my sister all day, and she was like, I hate when people disagree with me versus my life. I only can tell you my experiences through my life. I can't tell you your experiences through your life. I only can tell you my experiences through my life. And there are people out here that want to debate. It's crazy. So her and I got into a disagreement, which we always do anyway. And the problem is, you have to respect people's experiences. If you are a biological woman, you do not know what it's like to be a two-spirit woman, because that's not your experience. If you are a black woman, you do not know the experience of a white woman that has privilege, because that's not your experience. You're only going to go by what you've been through. And the thing is, I'm gonna wait a little bit before I get into it. I want to see if you agree or not. The thing about it is, it's a dirty world. And a lot of times people are not really listening to what you're saying because they're so busy trying to be right. And for some reason, I don't know why, but this conversation happens a lot with me, the debate. Have I ever been fired from a job? Absolutely. Discrimination is real. 800%. And that's the thing about it. So she expressed to me, she was like, well, I don't understand what's the problem. Okay, as a biological female, your views and everything about your life is not going to align with my views. As a biological female, things that you go through, the girls that's two-spirit would never go through. So you can have input as far as looking in, but you can't have input as far as giving your opinion. We understand we want the world to be fair and stuff like that, but the world is not fair. So even though you may feel like it's not right, guess what? The world just fucked up anyway. Anyway. So the debate was, well, do you feel like a woman? That had nothing to do with it. Let me tell you something. The two-spirit woman gets so many people coming at them, it is unbelievable. It's like they purposely try really hard to make sure they don't have a life. They don't want to see them happy. They just go after them and after them and after them. And as far as the gay people, you think they will be much more caring? They're not. It's not everybody. It's not everybody. It's not every two-spirit woman. It's not me. But it's an ongoing thing. There was a woman named Tracy Africa. She made it all the way to the top as a model. There was a gay white man that outed her. They made her lose her brand deals, everything. And as a gay man, he could have said, I'm going to help her. But he decided he wanted to out her. She was getting publicists and she was blowing up and everything was going great. She was on magazines. She was on the Dark and Lovely box. As a gay man, you would think he'd be like pushing her. But he decided to out her to let them know that she was not a biological female. And this happens a lot. A whole lot. It happens with the business industry. It happens with the career industry. It happens with the mid industry. If a two-spirit woman has a man, there will be, it's not, okay, let me say this for the record once again, it's not everybody. There will be a gay person that will go after that straight man to tell him that he's gay. Now, he wants to convince him that he's gay by dating a two-spirit woman. And as his appearance look, he looks straight. So you think he's a straight man, but he's gay. And what makes it crazy about it is, hey, S-Child, what makes it crazy about it is, a lot of times you can tell who's straight or who's gay. A lot of these men come after the girls, they be gay. And the thing that gets me is, What the old saying goes, you have to walk in my shoes to understand my story. If you didn't walk in my shoes, then you're not a part of the story. And then there's always an argument back and forth with, I don't understand, you got boobies, you got your body done, you look passable, you look beautiful. There's always somebody that can spook your tea. There's somebody we call allies that sit around and just trying to figure you out. We have some people that just live and let live, and there are some that just want to be this, not exist. And I expressed to her that, your world and my world is two different worlds. You would never know what it's like to walk in my world. I never know what it's like to walk in your world. I could look in, but it's not going to be my story. Well, I don't understand. What's the problem? The problem is you don't understand. With us, it does not mean that you're qualified for the job because you're qualified. But the fact of the matter is that they're so busy fixated on how you were born, they don't care about the fact that you could do the job. Prime example, the Army or the Navy, Air Force, in the service. They're being kicked out of the service because of their gender. Now, I never know anybody that's in war, shooting and killing, saying, well, what's between your legs before you try to help me? You're in a war combat. Now, remind you, these people making these rules will never go to war because they're fucking cowards. But they'll sit back and make little comments. You have to be a strong woman to live in this world. If you're a two-spirit woman, it's even harder because you don't know where it's going to come from. There also will be a two-spirit woman that will be outing you to society because she's undetectable and she's trying to out you too. We get it from all ends. And it's sad, but it's real. So that's why we said, if you ever meet a man, don't bring him around. Don't bring him around. Don't let him know. Don't bring him around. Protect him, because he's not gonna know. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Elliot. What does two-spirit mean? Two-spirit means a two-spirit woman, both genders. It's like the third gender. It's like the third gender. They call it trans women. Some people call it. It's the name they use. Once upon a time, there was no such thing as trans women. There were femme queens. There were femme queens, butch queens, and everything else. But anyway, most girls can get jobs working in the office, and most girls can. Some girls can't work in the office because their background is so dirty because they've been through so much shit. And people don't analyze that part, that she wants to change her life. She don't want to sell her body anymore. She wants to make it, but the bills keep coming. So even though she wants to change her life and then try to get something totally different, she's still punished for it. For surviving. Because when they said no, she had to say, I have to put my body up for sale so I can survive. And the sad part about it is, there will be men that's in the industry, as far as corporations, companies, they're so afraid of being outed by the girls, they would rather than work on the streets or be murdered. And they're the ones that's in your bed. And that's a large geographic of all races. The whites, the blacks, everything. They go against the girl. But they love them. Love them more in the bed with them. Servicing them. They prefer them there. I don't understand what's the problem. Why is it you think it's a bad thing what you're doing? Okay. A lot of girls want to have a life. She don't want a whole bunch of men coming out of her house. She don't want to have to look at the door to see if the cops are coming. She does not want that life. But the sad part about it is, some girls do now. Some girls love it. But I do feel in my spirit, there's an emptiness. They didn't sign up to be a whore. They signed up for a love of life and gratuity and traveling and greatness of this world. but it's been canceled for survivors. And people look down on them sometimes, and sometimes they become very invisible because they have to deal with the ridicule and judgment of their survival skills. But the sad part is, there are so many people who are gay within the industry that can help these girls out. They refuse. But they'll fuck them, or they want to get fucked by one, but they don't want to help them. They don't want to help them, they feed them. Some of them do. It's not, once again, it's not everybody. But a lot of them don't. Think about this. We see all these thousands of gay men in the world, gay women in the world. Why can't they help them? Why can't they help them? You ain't gotta fuck them to help them. But they won't. Doctors, lawyers, everything. They won't help them. I know lawyers, doctors, they don't want to be seen with them. And it's sad because the person want a life. So back to my story of trying to get a job working in the office. So you're trying to get a job working in the office. Now remind you. You're working inside of an office. We'll say receptionist. Most people know how to work with the Microsoft Office or Microsoft with the computers and stuff. And just type the person that's coming in, the time they're coming in, and report it back to your boss. They don't want them to do that. You don't want them to answer the phones. You want to have a bachelor's degree or to answer the phone, which is something we all do every day, even as a little kid, answer the phone. They make it so much harder for nothing. They made it so much harder that they replaced the people with computers. You go on the phone with the computer and the person's not even here. You're canceling people's life. You say, well, they're here taking our jobs. No, it's y'all. Y'all taking the jobs. Y'all killing them off and act like y'all to do it. That's like throwing the rocks and hiding your hand. And I express this, that a lot of times the girls don't get the same accolades. They can help these girls. They can set these girls up at great positions, jobs in offices, also jobs inside the real estate, also jobs working in the help them with apartments and stuff. They don't want to. They'd rather watch them suffer. But you're a part of the LGBTQIA and you care about them, but you don't. Call a thing a thing. Call a thing a thing. You don't. You don't care. So when you see a girl out there on the street selling her body, don't make fun of her. This is what you decided. When I say you, it's not. You decided that that's her. That's all she was worth. She was a real person with real dreams and stuff like that. She has a lot of things she wants in life, but you cancel it. Now remind you, you're in a position that can help her, but you won't, because you think it's about you. It's a sad thing. It's not about a two-spirit thing, but it's a lot of people that do this then. And the funny thing is, which is never funny, they're good for, when I was trying to find a job years ago, they said, why don't you just do pageants? So you have to do pageant stuff. Now remind you, if you do beauty pageant, everything takes money. You need money to do beauty pageants. You need money to do music. You also have to have money for traveling. Was our only worth more than just performing on stage? I can't get a regular job. This I don't understand what's the problem. The problem is that you don't understand that it's a problem. But the funny thing, which is never funny, you have to say, what's their names? The Spanish lady and Martha P. Johnson and Sylvia Gray. Everybody benefited from that. Them two people that were two spirit women, everybody benefited from it. Everybody got jobs, greatness came into life. They're still in the forefront, so they got a better life, and they're not getting recognition from it. In fact, they're getting pushed to the back. You barely hear their name anymore. But they're the ones who fought in stone walls. They fought back. There was a gay man and two women that fought back. And the fact of the matter is that Everybody's benefiting from it. The LGBTQIA, you benefit from it. But the two-spirit women are not benefiting the way they should have been. If you built a whole brand within yourself or your body, you spilled blood, and you actually died for this, why is it you not benefiting from it? But the gay men are coming in and doing hair and stuff like that. They feel free. They put on lashes. They do everything they want to do and move forward. But when it comes to the girls, they can't do it that way. You have to go within a code, and the code never really works for you because it's not basically set for you. It's kind of like the way the cops is set up for the cops are set up for black people. Protect. We protect and serve. You protect the white people and serve black people with bullets. I'm just saying. Two-spirit women and men are the most strongest people in this world. They have to decide to go outside the door. And the sad part about it is they get ridiculed and judged by the same ones that's within the community. They get up in the morning, they get themselves ready, walk outside the door, don't know what's behind the door. They get ridiculed, judged, put down, made fun of, and the same people that's doing sometimes is in the LGBTQIA. The allies say they're allies, but the allies are only there to try to out the girls, to let them know what they look like. There are even certain unities that started to try to make sure the girls don't get jobs and stuff. I think it's called RAS or RAID or something. They try to do everything to make sure the girls suffer. Also, there's also within the community that will sit back and go, I don't know them people. When I say that, that means there will be people who's going to detransition, and that's fine. But now you want to go after the people that's living in the truth. And the thing is, you're going after them, but you know what they've been through because you walked in their shoes. Why would you go after them? Why wouldn't you try to help them? You don't have to be like them to help them. But nope, you don't do that. Then there'll be the women and men that will say they don't want to be with the same sex anymore. They want to go to other sexes, and then all of a sudden, now they can't stand people who are in the LGBTQ. Now, remind you, him or her have been involved with tons of different relationships, had sex with everybody. Now, all of a sudden, oh, I don't want to do that anymore. And low key, I always want to ask that question: where do it go? Because it's still there. You can suppress that. It's like having a drink. Just because I ain't having a drink don't mean I'm alcoholic. Just because if I was a junkie, I don't know the term, but if I was a drug addict, just because I ain't doing don't make me not a drug addict. It's still there. And the thing that gets me in, I understand you want to leave it alone. Trust me, a lot of people say they wish they could get rid of it. They don't want to be this way. They can't stand it. Who wants to be gay within this world we live in? This world is so toxic and so much betrayal and so much destroying human lives. And then saying, well, something wrong with them. You did it. You did this to them, but you won't accept accountability. You say, well, I took that person and broke them down, and I make them not want to be anymore. You won't accept that part. You won't accept your responsibility as you try to hurt that person. They're only one of, they're only one of the life. But you could have took that same energy and helped that person up the hill. You could have that same energy, put your arm down and pulled them up. You could have that same energy, instead of closing the door behind you, you close it. No, don't close yet. Come on in. You don't do that. Because you're so afraid of losing your position when it had nothing to do with you. It had nothing to do with you at all. There's nothing wrong with helping somebody. There's nothing wrong with holding the door open for somebody else. That's not like you. That's different from you. And it's so sad that we keep saying with economy, we're part of it. I watched this over and over and over again. Discrimination is just all across the board. Let me tell you something. I've learned about discrimination, which is really crazy. I learned even more so about it. There's height discrimination. There's weight discrimination. There's, well, we already know race discrimination. Then there's two-spirit women and men getting jobs discrimination. There's also discrimination as far as pregnancies, discrimination as far as deadbeat dad, don't want them there. The thing that gets me is, it is so much to tear a person down. That's so important. As you fill out application, well, what race are you? We're still here in 2025. What two races you call yourself? What races are you? What race are you? What race are you? What do you call yourself? But you're only applying for a job to work there, whether it's CEO, running a corporation, taking phone calls, data entry, customer service. Your job is aligned with helping people. It's called the helping hand, but you don't do that. And when I say this again, for the ones in the back, I'm not talking about everybody, but it's too many. It's too many. And even though I apply for jobs and stuff, I get exhausted. They tell you to fill out a resume. You fill out a resume, they throw them in the garbage. Then all of a sudden, what's it called? The auto stuff that you just put it in, and it automatically picks everything up. It don't pick everything up. Then sometimes you have to manually put it all in. So now I'm manually putting it all in out of type resume. You ain't even gonna look at it. This is a waste of my time. So I'm just gonna type all this up again. Then you're gonna delete it. So unfortunately, we decided to go in another direction. Like I said before, there are tons of people I can't find jobs. It's not about me. But I realize that there are a lot of people out here that's struggling. And when I expressed to my sister today, she said, well, I don't understand what's the problem. I said, the problem is you don't understand. When you're a two-spirit woman, there will be a gay man or a gay woman that don't look gay, that's going to see the two-spirit woman and want to out her or him to the boss. And the boss didn't even think about stuff like that. But here it is, you don't put the bug in her head. Now all of a sudden, when she comes in, you get these little, the boss is doing like this, they checking you out. Because you don't put a bug in their ear. Instead of putting a bug in their ear saying, here's a great worker, you should raise her, she's really good at it, you're gonna put a negative bug in her ear. And the sad part about it is we live in a world that negative overconquers positive. So even though you sit there, the person that she said it to or he said it to is now looking at you funny. Now they're trying to figure you out. A prime example, I'll tell you what happened to me. I was working in an insurance company in Jersey City, and I was trying to learn the system and stuff. It's like different levels and stuff for a different system. And the system goes this way. And you can take the computer and switch it over to the other side. Learn a different thing. There was a gay guy that sat across from me. And he low-key looking at me. Now, I knew what he was, and he knew what I was. But you think it was loyalty? So he got up and went to my boss and told her about me. So as he put the bug in her ear, she went to her boss and they talked about me. Now all I was doing was working. That's all I was doing. So he put the bug in, he got the ship rolling. Now here it is, I'm inside of a corporate office. I'm just working. But the fact of the matter was that I was sitting there working that bothered him so much. It bothered him that I was trying to get a job, I was trying to survive, I was trying to live, but it bothered him. He was not a straight man, he was a gay man. But it bothered him so bad that I was trying to live my life, and then he put the bug in the air to go against me. So as he did the bug in my ear, bug in the ear, another girl I was with was cool with. She was a cisgender woman, a straight woman. She wasn't straight, but she was out there. And she used to show me different things, stuff like that. But she said to me, something is going on in the office. Never mind, just happened to be more than one. So I sit back and I said, well, what's going on? She said, something's going on in the office. She said, I got a funny, it's about you. Because, you know the rumors. So the rumors got it like, so I'm walking into the office and everybody's looking at me. Now all I'm doing is data entry. I ain't seen nobody, I'm not fucking nobody, I'm not customer service. All I'm doing is put information in the system. But it bothered him that I was there. It pissed him off. This is not a straight man, this is a gay man. It bothered him that I was there. He went to a straight woman, then another woman, then they basically went after me. Now I'm sitting there as a killer, or basically the villain in the story. All I was doing was working. So he set everything into play and stuff like that. And then they called somebody up from HR to come and look at me. So they were staring at me in the office. So when the girls say looking passable, it don't matter. You don't have to be passable. All you just need to be accepted. Because passability does not work all the time. And if you are passable, keep your fucking mouth shut. Because the snakes is in your garden, and they supposed to be your allies, and they're actually the snakes in the garden. Some people are just coming to work just to see they can scoop somebody out, just to destroy your life, because they're miserable as fuck. So anyway, I'm sitting there working everything out off whole full suit, shoes, everything. And then I had somebody come from Human Resources. I didn't know where she came from. And she said, you're going to be training with her today. Now, I'm not aware of what's going on. I'm not aware that everything is happening against me. Because I'm not bothering nobody. All I'm trying to do is work. I'm trying to earn an honest living. So why would you single me out? But you disguise yourself as my friend. I mean, he's not really my friend, you know. I use the term loosely, but a co-worker. So he went and started all this stuff behind the scenes, behind me. We didn't have an argument, we never had a fight, nothing. But he was so much into me that he went in the office and they got a ship rolling, and then all of a sudden I'm sitting there going to lunch with this girl, this white girl. And then I'm sitting, she says, Raven, let's go to lunch together. Okay. Now, you know me, I trust issues, I don't trust nobody any fucking way. So I was like, well, what's going on? Because I'm a Gemini. My trust issues are very little. So what's going on? I ain't say nothing, I'm just watching. I'm watching you tell me who you are. I'm not going to say it, I'm going to watch you tell me. So she sat there and she looked me up and down, and She was trying to figure me out, looking at me and judging me left and right. And by the end of the day, they let me go. So the co-workers at the job was like, well, what's going on? Why you let Raven go? Well, what's going on? Why y'all let Raven go? And they said, get your things and get your belongings, and basically security's gonna see you out. Okay. So in the meantime, the person who sit there and did this stuff, he's sitting there like, oh shit. You know, because whatever he wanted to go, it happened for him. And this black girl who I was cool with, a cisgender woman, she was like, well, what's going on? She was like, well, she said, well, I'll meet you downstairs. I'm going to bring you your things. I said, okay. So now I can't be in the building because I'm a criminal. I'm a threat. Y'all lives is in danger, and I'm unaware of what's going on. So I got my car and stuff, and I'm sitting there, and she said, they're talking about you. She said, this place is so shady, what they're doing to you. So the other ladies upstairs, they started screaming and crying. They're like, why is you doing that? Why is you doing that to Raven? Why is you doing that? They're like, I don't understand it. So everybody's circling around me in the office. I know I'm all over the place. So everybody's circling around me in the office. I'm at my desk, cleaning up my desk, and they telling me, like, what? Why is this happening to you? I knew what was happening. And they're coming around me, and I was like, listen, I'm used to it. Rejection is a part of my life. I'm used to it. I just didn't think it was this, you know. So, first, I was too quiet. Second, they didn't think I could handle customers because I was too nice. Then third, I'm out of here. So the next thing I know, the girl came and got in the car and she's like, what's going on? Then everybody was talking about me, love laughing and stuff like that. It was a joke. It was a joke. They laughed, kiki, laughed and stuff like that. We can't believe you tried to come inside this place and get a job. I couldn't believe you did this. Never mind you. They couldn't believe I was in there trying to get a job to earn an honest living. They felt offended. So they thought I was going to be a threat to the company. So they fired me. I went home. Same thing happened to Tracy Africa. They got out of her. She was blowing up. She got contracts on Revlon, everything blowing up. He did the same thing to her. He's dead now. I don't know if this guy was young. He was a young queen, a butch queen, but. And the thing is, sometimes you think it's going to be in an argument with somebody. You ain't got to do nothing but exist. You just gotta exist, and it can't stand you. Now you would say, well, you think he's from the LGBTQIA? He wouldn't do that to you. Yeah, he did it. He did it. The other girl that was, she knew a lot about the lifestyle, but she was not a part of that. And I was shocked, but I wasn't shocked. If you're anything like me, nothing surprises us with betrayal. Betrayal is like a long friend that seems to linger around. Betrayal is somebody we're very much welcome. So anyway, so I expressed this to her today and was like, it's different. When I go into the office, I'm not based on my skills. I'm based on how passive I am and how much I can get away with it. Because I'm on the clock. I used to say to myself, it's only a matter of time before they catch on. So let me get in good enough before they do. At least I get enough money for unemployment. I said, before they catch on. Because first of all, I'm tall as hell. Second of all, I don't hide myself. I can't hide myself. I walk around with platinum blonde fucking hair. I don't hide myself. But back then I didn't wear blonde. I wore. Now the guy who got me fired, he wanted me to wear blonde hair, which I didn't. But I had black hair. I was trying to fit in. That's why my hair is like this today. Because I'm always trying to fit into a world that will never accept me. I have to let that shit sink in my head. I did my whole head black yesterday. I got the braids, everything. I have to get in my head. This world will never accept you. Put it in your head and stop trying to blend in, because they won't. Be the individual, be the motherfucker you're supposed to be. Just stop trying to blend into that shit there, because they fucked up. So just stay within yourself and say, fuck y'all. Keep them arms lifted away, keep on your business. Trust them as far as you can see them. And I used to try to blend, because sometimes you just want to be accepted. You want to go through life and things will be much better. It's not going to happen for me. Some girls maybe, yes. A lot of girls, no. You have to learn to love yourself. You have to make yourself love. You have to make yourself be happy. Yeah. And the thing is, you got so much weight on your shoulders. It just holds you down. And you have to be strong. Even days you don't want to be strong. You get attacked for just existing. In the same breath, people are not allowed this to happen to them. They will never. How dare you? They ready to fight everything else. If you do the same thing to them that they've done to us, they want to fight you. They want to jump on you. They want to. God forbid if you try to put you on the ground. The only thing we was doing in mind of business is existing. And the sad part about it, which drives me crazy sometimes, the men. Okay, let me go to the next page. I'm going to flip the page over. As a two-spirit woman, a lot of times they get lonely. You want to be with somebody. You just want somebody to love you. And then your options go down low and your attraction become low. You stop pulling from the box of love, and after a while you just take anything that accepts you. So now you don't cancel looks, you don't cancel height, you don't cancel hygiene. Just the fact that they love you enough. Fuck it, well, I'll buy you some soap. Just so you could just love me. Give me some love, some type of love. Because I got enough demons towing at my light. I need you to give me some power to make me feel, even though you're not the one for me, even though I know you could betray me, backstab me, probably have a baby on me, hopefully not give me a disease. But I'm holding on to you for just dear life, just to give me something. But I had to learn something. Everything I wanted from him, I already had it. Now it's like, why are you here? That's why he's not here now. Because I found myself being incomplete with somebody that was supposed to complete me. And once I learned the knowledge of I had to complete myself, there was no need for him. Because everything I wanted, I got in my damn self. Everything I went and got, I got in myself. I got the clothes on, my shoes. Sure, it's not the best, so the name designers, but I don't need that. Because I normally say, we all have an expiration date. You can't take none of this shit with you. But one thing I can honestly say you could take with you is that you was happy. You didn't have the best money, you had the most money, you had the best car, you had the best beautiful house, you had a nice apartment, you didn't have, but you was happy. You was happy. At least you can lay in the bed when you transition over to the next life. I'm happy. Ain't got shit, but I'm happy. And then when you meet a man, hopefully have enough strength to be a man, but he can't. A man, what I've learned about a man is supposed to provide and protect. Say it again. Provide and protect. He's not providing for you, and he's surely protecting you. He coming through the door, he hiding. That's not protecting. He's afraid. But he's not afraid to pull your panties down, but he's afraid for what the world gonna say about him. While you were in the forefront fighting for everything, the young damn self. But he's so afraid of what people gonna say, but he not afraid enough to fight for you. And when I say this, it's not a blanket statement. It's not everybody. There's some men out here that will fight to the end. Back in the day, men used to be totally different. The men used to be, if you mess with the girl, he would basically knock your head off. But these new men days, they didn't trade the hardcore for some lace fronts and some heels. I don't know. I'm not knocking nobody's struggle with the into, but these are not those men. So these new men of today don't have a, they're afraid. They're so afraid of living their truth. Because just because you don't want to do it with that person, don't mean it goes away. There are so many beautiful, beautiful women out here in this world. There are so many beautiful two-spirit women in this world. And there's some nice looking men as well, but I'm going to stand on the women. There's some beautiful two-spirit women in the world that you would never know what she was until she tells you. They exist in the bathroom, they exist in all the world, but she don't say nothing. You won't know nothing. She's the same person you liked before. She's the same person you laughed with before. She's the same person that made you laugh. She's the same person. Only thing that was different was, what she was born. And she was born a baby. The spirit was already there. She was born with the spirit of love and the spirit of a woman. The spirit was there. Now clearly, biologically, she knows who she is. Biologically, he knows who she is. But he's there for that reason. He's not there because, when I say this, I mean everybody. He's not there because he's looking for a biological female. He's basically looking for a two-spirit woman, and they want to do things with her they would never normally do with a biological woman. And also, if a biological comes around him, he's always something straight. I don't mess with them things. But in the meantime, he's the one doing the bending. He only want her for the main course, but he really don't want her at all. He wants to just use her spirit until the last candle inside of her body then died down, and then after that, he's gone. So all the dreams, everything you wanted is over with. Now that two-spirit woman has to get up there and fight again. She has to fight to get herself back together. She has to fight to work her mentality. She has to fight, keep fighting, to get back to square one before she allows that entity to come into her life. And the sad part, a lot of times nobody said to help her. She's walking around, she's broken. She's smiling, but she's not happy. She only has tears in her eyes that haven't fallen out yet. And the thing about it, she just suck it up and act like, okay, I'm good. I'm good. She's saying she's good, but she's not. She's broken. She sees things very dark. She sees things dark. Another man that tricked her, another man that lied to her, another man false feed her information as far as love. It was all a trick. It was all a trick. You bonded with this girl. You made her believe that you was going to be the one that's going to help her along the way. You made her believe that you could build with her, make monetary value, get things in life and trips and vacation. It was all a trick. So now she has to pull herself back together as if you never enter her life because he don't care. And I always said before, if a man can have a baby with a biological female and never see the kids again, what you think he'll do with you? He don't give a shit about you. And like I said before, it's not everybody. But there was a girl in Jersey, had a boyfriend. He killed her yesterday. He killed her. He killed the boyfriend. He killed his biological female. And he killed her yesterday. And for what? He could have just, he was her ex, but he went and killed her anyway. Now she's sitting in the ground pushing out flowers, and he's still walking on earth. So when it comes down to these murders and stuff, there are a lot of biological men who are AKA straight that are killing biological women. They're unaliving them. And I'm gonna tell you something else. The reason why I bring it up, you haven't heard nothing about it. So the ones you worry about so much, about the two-spirit women that going into the bathroom, they're not the ones that's murdering. The man that's murdering you is laying in your bed next to you. You just don't know when, what time, what hour. You don't know. And it's not all men, but it's just so sad because it don't have to be that way, but it is that way. She was a black woman. I don't know the whole thing into it because I don't want to read too much into it. Because there is no excuse to take someone's life out when you're already broken up. There are a lot of times when men and women break up, because it's not always men, sometimes women are just crazy. They just want to be with the man or the woman, and they go after them. First of all, nobody's yours. We're just spending time with each other. Hopefully something will grow into. A lot of times it won't. It was just fun. And the sad part about it that gets me crazy is if they give you a disease, they don't care. Prime example. I seen a guy I used to mess with a long time ago. He don't speak to me because he don't want nobody to know he know me. But I thought he was totally different than what he was because he was so innocent in my head. And he wasn't innocent. That's why I don't pull my pants down to nobody no more. Because I really saw him as a really innocent person. This guy was doing a whole bunch of nasty stuff, showing his private parts. It was everything. I didn't know this part of his life. I didn't know he was doing all this stuff. He had been kicked off of Snapchat, kicked off of everything, Facebook, for doing a lot of new stuff. And the thing is, he ended up catching the disease. He says it's a false positive. Yes, I'm talking about you. He says it's a false positive, but I don't believe him. Because I've always said before, how could you pull your pants down to somebody you don't even know? And then go inside their body willingly, thinking that everything is okay. And you did it. So you never have to speak to me again, only because I see how you move. And when at school, they teach you in special ed, or whatever it's called, having sex at 13 years old means you can make a baby. And sometimes it's even younger than that. So use protection, protect your body. It's 2025. Why are we still talking about that? Because it feels better. Okay. It's just crazy to me. So, even when going for jobs and stuff, it's exhausting. I never know what they're going to say. I never know what they're going to do, but I wear my hair blonde. I don't wear black hair. I always say to myself, if you're going to reject me, I want to be in the hair that I want to wear. I don't want to be in the hair you want me to wear. Prime example. Sometimes I get those moments of sleeping that I want to be accepted. I just want a job. They want to hire me because I could do the job. So sometimes I overshare. Sometimes I never do again. I always share with this lady only because I was upset with this other job. I expressed to her that I was a two-spirit woman. And she said, we don't discriminate here. Ever since then, she made sure I never got another job interview. Let me tell you what the job was. This is how crazy it is. What I be doing, now remind you, I drive for a living. I'm a driver. But I would do is pick up mentally, how do I say this now? I've been a little mentally ill children, and I would take them to school. It was like a small bus, so it wasn't like a big. Cause at certain you have to get a CDL or something like that, but it was totally different than that company. It was almost like a van like type of company, and they didn't feel as though I could do the job. A driver for years. We don't think you could do the job. Okay. I love kids, and okay, I'm not gonna argue. This your shit. This your shit. I'm not gonna argue with you. Because if I argue with you, I want to be right. I'm not gonna argue with you no job. Anyway, I do. I don't do between. It's always jealous. It's true. It's true. 100%. And that's the thing. They do the most. They do the most. But then they be like, oh girl, she's on her body. Well shit, you should help her. Is she doing this? She's crying out for help. But you won't do that. That's why I said before this LGBTQIA bullshit. Let me tell you something else. This is the other thing. This is the other. What's this? I know this. It's the ones that cater to gay women. They don't want two-spirit women there either. I forgot what it's called. I did the research on it some years ago. I got so much rejection. I just got it. It's awesome. But they didn't want them there either. Also at GMAC Health Crisis. If you know somebody you can get in. But no. They wanted to hire me, but no. They wanted to hire me, but they didn't want to hire me, if you know what I mean. They said they wanted to hire me, but they didn't want to hire me. And the only reason why I was there is because the other girl who was there thought she could get me the job, and she couldn't. She was passable, and I'm not passable enough for their liking. So for her, she came straight through the door. And me myself, I didn't go straight through the door. So I got pictures of it. This is like the time when I did the video. I didn't do a video though. But this is of course these years ago. This is when I found out how fucked up this fucking community is. I had no idea it was this bad. But I found out the hard way, like everything else. And the sentence is not what you think. It's not what you think. Let me tell you something. What I've learned that if a girl is passable, when I say passable, I mean 1000% passable. Nothing you would never know. With me, you'll know. I mean, you may not at first know, but honey, after a while you're like, oh, wait a minute now, wait a minute. And with me, I don't give a fuck. And when you want me to give a fuck, write me a letter and tell me how much I should give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. When y'all off these goddamn women, when y'all off these goddamn men, why the fuck should I why should I make myself less present when you don't even give a fuck about me? And sometimes I have to get pulled back because I just got, like yesterday, I was going through it because it's like I have to be so strong. And I resilient skin, I have to bounce back. But sometimes I bounce back with the tears in my eyes. Sometimes I bounce back with the broken heart. Sometimes I bounce back with incomplete. But I'm coming back. I'm coming back now. I'm gonna come back. I may get my ass kicked, maybe get my ass stomped in the ground, but I'm gonna come back. I come back. And when I come back stronger. But sometimes I just want to blend in. Sometimes I want to fit in. Sometimes I just want to be AKA normal. But it's not happening for me. Amen. Women behind this talk. Hey Daisy, what's up, boo? I always the push queen. Most game winner. It's true, S Child. What's up, S Child? 100%. Miss Daisy. What's up, Mama? That's the thing. And the funny thing is, Marsha P. Johnson, Sylvia Rivera, started all this shit, and these motherfuckers is benefiting from it. We still out here trying to survive the best way we can. So you didn't clear the path so we go in. Y'all clear the path and y'all push us out the way. I think the thing that hurt me the most, one of the many things, I saw this one girl, she adopted children and everything. And she was taking care of this guy. She was taking care of this guy and stuff. And she got her own apartment. She was working with the LGBTQIA. She was doing that and stuff, and she was doing pretty well. Fuck it, I'll say her name. Her name was Nicole Boyles. Her name was Nicole Boyles. And I watched this girl. I watched this girl put people on their feet. I watched this girl do everything she could. Attend meetings and stuff. And I used to see her and stuff. I didn't talk to her a lot. But that girl suffered. That shit broke my heart. That shit hurt my heart. Everybody left her. They all left her. She was in the hospital. She couldn't breathe. She was going through it. They left her. They left her. And she died. And the man that she was with, gone, he decided to get a biological female. If you love people hard, I suggest, my opinion, don't get in a relationship. Don't get in a relationship. I've watched so many girls. And the thing is, it's something so fucking small. She just wants love. It's the one thing you refuse to give her. Love and acceptance. And what's the word I'm looking for? You look for love and acceptance and accountability and no betrayal. You don't betray her. And y'all motherfuckers betray these girls left and right. Y'all betray them as quick as you can push a fart out your butt. You ain't shit. That's why I'm an ignorant black bitch, and I'm gonna stay that way because just like that fucking entity that came to my house, he said we was gonna be together and stuff like that. He was upset with me because I didn't have sex with him. I'm not having sex with you. I'm not having sex with you because you came into my door. My spirit said your body's here, but you're not here. You're a dead man walking. And please be mindful. Before you pull your pants out for any of these motherfuckers in this world, do your research. Don't trust no motherfucker. Act as if these people come through the door, they got all types of disease. And most times they do. It's a damn shame. She was so stressed out that she just thought everything was wrong with her. Stress can really make you go through it. And she went through it. And I looked at her and she was so beautiful and everything. She had a car and everything. She just lost everything. Well, that's the thing. People just that's true. I know dogs or hustle. Who help now? Yeah, that's the thing. You can easily help somebody. But it's like a different world for the girls. These girls get betrayed a lot. They get betrayed a lot. And you know why they get betrayed? Because all they want was love. They use that shit against them. You use love against them because they thinking that this time I didn't give up. I finally gonna find somebody, and it's all a trick. It's all a trick. It's all a trick. But you have to be strong enough to walk away. You have to be strong enough to just deal with it. How strong do you have to be? If you walk through my door, there was a struggle that got me here. Where's the money you doing to help me stay here? Are you trying to help me stay here? No. You pulling your pants down. You trying to leave some cum in my fucking house. So what are you doing for me? Well, I feel as though I like the girls like you want love. No. You want somebody that's young and dumb that just want love, and you want to use the shit out of them and get everything for it. I talked to this one guy, so what do you want? I want to be friends with you. I said friends or friends with sex. He said friends with sex. You don't want me. You trying to fuck. Now, if you're trying to fuck, that's fine. There's girls out here that will give you sex. Be fair. Because you ain't shit. And the thing is, I just don't understand how people feel as though they're better than people. You're not better than people. You're not better than people. You're not better than people. You may have more better things than people, but you're not better than people. You may feel as though you're better than people because some girl done told you beautiful, and she know goddamn well you ain't shit. But sometimes a girl would say anything just for love. So she has, she's asking for love. It's the worst fucking thing in the world. It's the worst. That's what I just said before. I don't date skin, I date men. Because your person that you may want may not be in the complexion you want. Just like Laverne, they said Laverne only dates white men. She don't date black men. Well, forgive her. She should have put in order to be murdered like the rest of them. Because she'd have probably been murdered too. And they wouldn't be talking about her either. So forgive her for not picking a slot for her appointment to be murdered. And I'm not trying to say all black men murdered, but god damn it, it's the record shows you're fucking killing us. Matter of fact, you're killing biological women in us. So what's the difference? When the last time you saw a woman kill a man? Y'all killers. You got that in common. So what you want from her? I'm not crying over nobody. That shit is over with me. Ain't over. Laverne been out for years. She knows it. Exactly, 100%. You know what I'm saying? She knows, child. What's wrong with dating white men? I done dated white men. I done dated Puerto Rican, Indian, Chinese. I didn't date Chinese. Yes, I did. Oh, mothers live. I don't discriminate. Y'all be on that skin shit. I ain't on that skin shit. I'm not on the height shit. I'm not on the tall shit. I date a little man, tall man, super tall. And doesn't matter how big he was or how tall he was, a piece of shit. Piece of shit is a piece of shit. Doesn't matter how tall he is, how fine he is. He's a piece of shit. It's the truth though. Mothers live. I have no problem with any race. Because my thing is, my person may not be, I don't know. I just don't, I mean, so mad, I don't want to be with you because your skin. Like, what the fuck is this? I get it with the whole race thing, but race was something else back then, and race is something right now, but shit. If a man gonna treat me good, I don't gonna fuck what he look like. Black, Puerto Rican, Haitian, Jamaican. If you treat me good, I don't see shit else but you treat me. I focus on that. I seen a lot of black men that refuse to date women that's black. But they will beat them the fuck up in a minute. Keep your standards high. You better be nice. Lose. Exactly. And even the ugly ones are conceited. The new 2025 ugly is now ugly is the new cute. I just sit and watch. It's not worth it. I'd rather sit in the house and be alone, which I am, and just be alone. But my thing is, I don't want nobody. And the reason why I don't is because it's a lot of pain there. You know how many girls have put men on their feet? So many women have put these girls on men on their feet and not even with him. There's a saying goes, you making him better for the next girl. It's crazy. You don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. He ain't thinking about you. He ain't talking about you. He don't care. You being loved by your damn self. They say, oh, you's a cold bitch. I said, absolutely. It's not worth it. They be ugly. Exactly. They do the most. They don't give a shit. And it's so sad because my sisters be out here. These girls are fucking beautiful. These girls are sickening beautiful. And the thing that gets me is only wanting somebody to love them. Just love me. They'll give you the world. Just a piece of love. You don't even have to give the whole thing. Just give her enough that she could digest in her system and then go on her pores and she could just feel the love that shine through her skin. You don't give her that. I can't be seen with you. What the fuck you calling me for? Y'all talk a lot of... That's my sister. I knew they was gonna get you, honey. And that's the thing. That's why S-Shine, my baby ready. My baby don't be playing. And that's the thing that gets me. They be on some shit. They be on some shit. And the thing is, how you gonna kill somebody and you got another woman? You got a whole family. And you upset. Exactly, S-Shine. That's my baby. How you going, just like this guy was seeing. It took him years to talk me into having sex with him. After I finally gave in and had sex with this man, he wanted to build a life with me. Now remind you, I knew he was married. And I kept thinking, how am I going to be with you and you're married? Don't you know karma's going to come and get me? And I'm like, I can't build with you. I can't trust you because you cheat. You cheat. You cheat. Guess what? We not speaking. This is to let you know how much a demon people be in your life that you just thinking they're nice. A demon. So he gets his wife pregnant. Y'all hear what I said? He got his wife pregnant. And he's pissed off with her for getting pregnant. He felt betrayed. He got her pregnant. They're married. He felt betrayed because she's pregnant. Now she's in a deep depression. Well, this is years ago. Now she's in a deep depression. He don't want to be bothered with her because he'll feel like she did it right. Remind you, he got like he had me, another girl, a white girl, he had everybody. He had all these different girls. But he got mad at his wife for getting pregnant because he didn't feel like that was right. He felt betrayed. Ain't that some shit? You got 5 fucking girls and you pissed off with her for getting pregnant with your baby. But you want to sit back and say, well, I feel like it was right. He wouldn't speak to me for 7 years because he got her pregnant. He said, well, I didn't feel it was right. Okay, let's try this again. You fucked your wife and gave her a baby and you mad at her. You didn't use condoms, but you pissed off with her because you don't like condoms, but you mad at her. Now, allegedly, she's supposed to be in this deep depression. Now, what I'm thinking is, he done came home and gave her something. He done gave her a disease. Because he sure wasn't fucking me without protection. I trust nothing goes in this body unless there's protection on it. That's why I know it's over for me. I would never have the man I always want. Because I'm not having sex without protection because I know you're going to kill me. That's a shame. I don't feel safe with a boyfriend, but I feel safe without one. That's crazy. But, I don't know. Hey Sandra, what's up, boo? Yeah, I'm a bounce back bitch, honey. I better be. I bounce back. I look just like my mother. Oh God. I look like my mother. Take them glasses off. One thing about me, I bounce back a lot because I falls down a lot. Like Donna Curtis says, we fall down, we get up. I fall down a lot. If you're around me, like, bitch, you done fell again. I fall down a lot. But I keep getting back up. No matter how many times I get my ass kicked, stomped in the ground, stomped, I get back up. Well, I'm about to have y'all hold on. I gotta pee. Let me let y'all look at my room. I gotta pee. Well, Ah, what's this thing? Okay. Oh, well, I think this thing gonna break. Did it break? It sure shit did. I knew this shit was gonna break. It just gotta be. Look. I had a feeling it was gonna. Let me put this down for a second. I just hold it in my hand. So I'm not putting it back in here. The hell with this shit. This shit gonna drop my cell phone on the phone. Hell no. I knew this was gonna happen eventually.
Hello, Moto.
Yeah. Anyway. Guess I have to figure it out. Now I don't feel like putting it on there anymore. I guess I have to figure it out. Just do it, Sandra. Does anyone know of plastic surgery? I need just reversion. Good luck. I am so tired. I'm drinking so much coffee. I can't believe this thing broke. I knew it. I'm glad I was here when it broke. Because I'd have been shit's creek if I would have been holding it and it would have fell. My phone would have fell. That means I would have had to pay for another phone. Now I want to take my clothes off. Yeah. That holder thing I hold it with it broke. So I have to hold the phone in my hand. Cause I'll be damned if I'm gonna take a chance to put it in again and it breaks. Hey Medusa, how you doing? Yep. I wonder how come things never work that long. Exactly. But I try to sit up. It's funny, it's broken stuff. Exactly. Anyway. Oh well, y'all, I'm about to get off here because you know my phone done broke. Now I'm trying to figure this out. It's always something. I knew something was gonna happen. I know my own strength. I know when I was When I was holding my phone in my hand, I was like, oh hell no. Now, I don't want to do the whole damn video on the bed, but shit. You know me, child. I'm lazy as fuck. Now, I lay down to do the video, but shit. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Now I just gotta clean my room back up. But this is the part that this is the part I do when I get ready over here. I take everything down. With my glasses, I'm blind as a bitch. This reminded me when I went for that interview in Hoboken. And show as shit. You know, he didn't even call me back up. This how I be in New York. All this years, shit ain't fixed. Turn this electricity on. Can't be making no damn bill. I can't believe this shit broke. Now I'm scared to use it. Cause all I do is break one time for me and shit. Now I don't want to use it no more. Cause it break once. If it break once, it'll break again. Now I just want to lay down and can you believe Dee died from what's happening? I cannot believe she died. I just revealed pregnancy after divorce. Who cares? Yeah. Guess I could take everything off. You see I dyed my hair back blonde. I was like, you know what? It hit me and said, why do I keep taking myself through it? I be so stressed out. I asked myself, I said, why do you take yourself through it? You take yourself through so many different avenues and stuff, and I just get so tired sometimes. But you tell me one thing, that damn doctors didn't call me. The doctors didn't call me today. I guess they said this bitch ain't answering the phone. Absolutely not. Oh, the earrings. My room is a damn mess. I can't believe this shit popped. Oh, my legs been hurting me. My legs are killing me. My legs be hurting me so bad. My legs is killing me. And I don't know what it is, but I think this medicine I'm taking is making my legs bigger. Look at this. Then again, I stopped shaving. Now I look like Nut Bush. Thank God for them fools. My room is a mess. Me too. My room is messed up. Hey Daisy. Mother still serving. Thank you, Miss Daisy. Ah, now my finger it broke. Now I don't know what to do with it. I'm scared to put it in the I'm scared to put it in the thing because once it break, that's the old saying. Once it shows you who they are, you better believe it because shit gon' I can see me holding it in my hand and then shit breaks and falls on the ground and break. Now I need a new cell phone. Oh hell no. I ain't trying to pay for no cell phone. I'm too much in the spot to be doing anything and anything. Mm-mm. I was trying to fill out job applications and I was putting in applications and then the thing is like insert your resume. Then you insert your resume, they want you to type it off. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm not doing this shit. I woke this morning, I was like, why do I have black hair in my hair? I was like, there you go, bitch. You always trying to blend in. You never gonna blend in. Stop this shit. That's how I talk to myself. But you ever see what's happening now? Did Danielle Spencer, she died from what's happening. I'm like, oh. So I got up this morning. I wanted to dye my hair blonde. As you see, some of the black guys that dye my hair black. I didn't get rid of all of it as it's sinking. I don't have foundation on or nothing, so I had to let it drown out. I took a bath though. I needed one. You know what I think is really weird? By me being older, and I see all the girls that son died, it's like, it's so weird when I'm looking at them. I'm like, yo, this person's dead too. Like, they all died. And they always just trying to be happy. My heart breaks though. I gotta stop taking things so personal. It just bothers me. And more I talk about it, the more I'm gonna want to eat. Cause as soon as I get upset, I start eating and eating and eating and eating. Child, I can't stop eating. But as soon as I get upset, I start eating. That's probably when I don't know. I just don't know. I thought at one time that maybe I don't know. I don't know. I applied for jobs and stuff, and I was trying to get a work from home job. That would be perfect for me, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but these pills they gave me, my body is swelling up. It's getting real big. My body got real big. But you know what I got a taste for? Here I go. You ever had them sausage rolls? Oh, I want a sausage roll with the oh oh the sausage roll. That'd be so good with baked. Oof, that'd be so good. A sausage roll. Y'all hear my stomach? My stomach saying, I'm hungry. Y'all hear that? I should never take my glasses off. You blonde bitch. Where you at? I still haven't had a drink yet. I'm proud of myself. I'd be more proud if I found a job though. Stress is making me thin. Me too, as child. Work from home jobs you have to watch out for. Oh my God, you me, I've been thinking the same thing. I don't trust anything anyway, so because I thought it was on that job with the that $22 an hour. And next thing that was a scam. My friend was like, yo, you need to be careful. Like, the scam jobs are out of control. They're out of control. They're out of control. It's so funny how I thought I was dark skinned. Stress is a killer. I always thought I was dark skinned. That's what I used to tell y'all. I'm not this light. I'm dark skinned. I used to tell it all the time. Like I'm light. I'm like this. It's like I'm like, well, what is? Am I lighter than I thought I was? Stress is a killer. People used to tell me that, but I didn't believe them. I was like, oh, I'm dark skinned. You make me more hungry. Oof, you mean, let me tell you something. I'm so hungry. I would eat some beefaroni right about now. Oh, some beefaroni and some chicken. You know, little niblets. I'm such a pig. But can't get over that. That's over with. Don't have a car. So that's over with. Only chicken I can have is the chicken flavor from the oodles and noodles. All the oodles and noodles, the fucking shit death. I'm gonna do like these girls do, go on dates to get something to eat. But I'm not a picky eater though. I saw this picture of this girl. She's an African girl. Somebody threw some acid in her face and burnt her whole face up. And it was so fucked up. See, I would have to kill that bitch. I'd have to kill her. You fucking ruined my life. You'd have seen God. I'll never understand how a person throw acid in your face. This is the second woman I saw. Throw acid in your face and you sit there telling your story. No. I wouldn't be telling my story. She be telling my story. Cause no, anyway. I think it's everybody don't move like me. Everybody ain't been abused like me. Some people do have a great life. Some people have a great life. Just because mine's fucked up don't mean everybody else is fucked up. I feel like a fool though. I got my aunt. My aunt only wore blonde hair. You're alive. Loving you is easy cause you're beautiful. And every day of my life is long in loving you. La 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 la. Okay, that note. wonder Evelina it is. Miss Moore. Love you. Indio. You, my darling, you. Anyway. Well, y'all. I guess it was meant for me to shut up. Maybe it was something told me to shut my mouth. Guess I go back on this fucking resume site and yeah. Guess they don't want me. Gotta start begging for a damn job. Hell no, I ain't do no fucking. I wish the fuck I would bite. I wish I would pedal a goddamn bite for some food. Fuck that. You won't be eating if you want me to do it. Fuck that. Fuck that. Mm-mm. As nasty as them motherfuckers was, mm-mm. I take that bike and run straight to the asses. Mm-mm. Evil. I was gonna put my body up for sale. I was gonna go in a senior citizens edition. I was gonna be in the back, the senior citizen part. Elderly, elderly, elderly hookers. Have sex with an elderly person, get an AARP card. Exactly. Sometimes I think I'm a little too popular. Like my face is a little too known. Wow, look at my muscles. I'm built. Can I make a muscle? Anyway. That dye's still in my hair. Look at that. That black dye. It kind of gave me a contour. Yeah. Oh well, y'all. You, me, one of Miss Moore, Evelina, Hova, Nova, S Child, Mama, Miss Daisy, um, David King. Um, I said Miss Moore. I'm gonna get off here, y'all, cause my phone I'm snapped and now I'm scared. I'm scared to use it. Now I guess I better go back up here and try to find something. Oh shit! Is it 6 o'clock? Supposed to have an interview at 6 o'clock. What time is it? Oh shit! Oh shit! All right, y'all. I'm getting these pains. Where's my glasses? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out this remote work. I'm trying to find what that's all about. I was thinking maybe somebody would have called me, but and I will always love you. All right, I love you all. Get some rest. Get some rest. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I'm just trying to stay focused and trying to give up. A lot of ways I have, but I still thank you and I love you all for showing up, I just wanna say something good sometime. Everything just got so dark. I be trying my best to find a way that something good happens, and I don't know. But anyway, protect your spirit. I'm gonna take my clothes off, these damn tights off, and these tights are tight and tight. Um, I have to figure out what I'm gonna do next because this ain't good. All right, I love you. Talk to y'all later. Let me figure out what I'm gonna do.